What's up, fellas? What's up?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
What's up?
It's been a minute.
I know.
So, how y'all feel about in a domestic situation? Do you leave the first time it happened, or do you stick around for it?
Run that question back, dog.
When you get into a domestic situation, it's the first time it happened. Do you leave or do you stick around?
Sometimes it depends on how bad it is. Like,
Depends on how bad it is.
Yeah, cause y'all just realistically, y'all not gonna leave the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you little sure. Because what is a domestic dispute? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Domestic.
Push. Exactly. So y'all not gonna leave the first time it happened.
Domestic, if it got violent.
Yeah, I'm talking about putting
Man,
put their hands on you.
Because
Put
domestic
your
be
hands on
like
somebody.
a little tussle and be, y'all be alright.
No, I'm
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
fight.
Man,
When you
y'all
talking about fighting,
leave the
goddamn.
first
So it
time.
sound like to me everybody toxic, cause they ain't saying that.
I ain't doing no police calling. I ain't doing none of that.
But
No
that
shit
ain't
like
the question.
I know, but I'm saying like I ain't doing none of that. So it might be a chill
Yeah,
the fuck out
toxic.
situation. Let me go somewhere, chill out, cool off for a minute, all that. I ain't going nowhere.
For me, like
right
I can't
then.
like. I feel like I haven't been with a man to like for him to beat me. Now if I was a woman and I was with a man, you hit me, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm not tolerating no nigga putting their hands on me.
I can
Period.
understand
Because
that.
I'm not gonna even really beat a female I'm dealing with neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for that. I ain't gonna say I haven't or we haven't fought, but for a man to put his hands on me, I'm not going for that. One time you out with me.
I don't condone any
Yeah, we don't condone
relationship.
violence, but things
That
happen.
shit happens.
And it's realistically, and it's a good topic because it happens every day.
Every
You
day.
know what I'm saying? Start out with a shove, start with a little push, or start out with first verbally. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it comes down to domestic, it just depends on the circumstance of the domestics of what's going on. You know, like everybody just don't walk out on the person they love overnight and be like, "Fuck you," because we done got to fight.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
but you
know.
don't put your hands on the person you love either.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
right.
everything we saying makes sense. Just like she said, if it was a man, I feel that. You know, I don't want no man beating me, but sometimes when we put our hands on these females, they look at us like we they man.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, so everybody got a point, but I hear it, but it's just like shit. Once you put your hands on somebody you love, sometimes they look at you different.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And they just fighting that feeling that I feel that too.
And I was asking because I've been in a situation where I done got mad to put my hands on somebody and they completely just cut my ass off then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't
Some
stick
people
went
around.
cold turkey.
They ain't,
Some people
No,
just
some
ain't with
people-
it.
some
I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
some people
man,
just ain't with it.
I just fucked up.
Yeah, some
like,
people
you know
just
what
ain't
I'm
with
saying?
it.
Like,
But they
Yeah.
help us from another toxic situation too, because it's kind of like this person showing us what they will and
So
won't
you
deal
learn
with.
from it.
Because it's kind of
You
like
know what I'm
when
saying?
by you going through that, it make you feel like, damn, you know, I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
Try
yeah,
somebody
like, I
else.
ain't finna put
It
my
help
hands
you
on
value
nobody.
people more, because before I looked at it like, yeah, that's cool, we toxic. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody cut me off for it, I was like, oh hell.
So
no.
let me ask you something.
Yeah,
So let me
that's
ask you
nice.
something, Paul. Was you in the wrong or was she in the wrong in the situation?
I mean,
I'm just asking like,
It
like,
really don't
like
matter
who
who
caused
caused
it?
it.
Yeah,
Was you
yeah, you
caused
can't
it
say
or
it don't
She
matter.
caused
I
it,
just
you know what I'm
wanna
saying?
know,
But I
like,
don't feel like
okay.
that make an excuse for me to goddamn put my hands on
Yeah.
it. You
Right,
feel me?
right,
Like I
right.
still
I was just
wrong,
wondering,
even though
like, I was
she
just
did
wondering
something to
who
trigger
caused
me.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't give me no right to put my hands on it.
Right.
Nobody else
Yeah.
And that shit hurt me too, cause I was fucking with her like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the hell on for real. She ain't fucking with that shit. Like,
just to piggyback
I ain't even
off
think it
of
was that bad.
what you was saying, Pup, in the instance of like you when you do some shit and then a motherfucker make you feel like, you know, like they don't want you after you do that, right? So Lavish was saying like that shit changed your whole thought process. You know what I'm saying? It make you grow up. You know what I'm saying? And it's because, you know, when I was younger, and it wasn't something that I felt like, oh yeah, I like this, is toxic. No, that shit is real. Like when you have anger issues and like you lose control, bro, it's not something that you intend to do. But then as you grow older, you realize like, look, I love this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to walk away because I'm doing something like that. So eventually, you get to a point where you can't nobody trigger you.
Right.
Everything that you do is what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So even if Puff did something or she did something, I did something, somebody else did something, that still don't give you the right to do that shit. But all that shit is growth, bro. That shit is something that you have to really want and work on at the end of the day, that's the only way that shit gonna change. You have to mentally put in your head, like, look, I can't control her with my hands. I can't do that because that shit ain't gonna change nothing. She's still gonna do it, or I'm still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So when you start realizing that you can't control somebody like that, that shit start making you understand yourself better. Like, you know what? I could sit down and have a conversation, although I did what I did or she did what she did. We could talk about it and still make a decision whether or not I'm gonna continue on with whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how that's just how I look at it. It's just part
They
of
just
growing.
teach you self-control.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
You gotta know how to handle yourself. So you don't take it to that extreme. Cause sometimes some of these shit they be doing make
that
you
shit
mad
mad.
as fuck. Like,
That shit made me
hey, man, like I gotta get up out of here cause I'm gonna do something to you. You feel me?
But then that feeling afterwards though, you do feel real bad. Like,
Like,
And then
damn,
especially
I
depends on how
can't.
bad,
Yeah.
how far you took it. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I went too far.
yeah,
Too
because it's
far.
like, damn, motherfucker be like, you were looking at me like you never knew me.
Yes.
And then I'm like, you were treating me like you never knew me. But you get what I'm saying? It's wrong though. At the end of the day, nobody should condone that. We don't condone it, but it happens.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
That shit do happen.
that shit happened.
Yeah, you talking about you don't keep this shit going.
But what caused it to happen? Like for real, y'all said these women be tripping. Shit, what they be
And some
doing?
of them be wanting to fight too. Yeah, that shit, they'll swing on you.
I was just about to say that.
Man, talk with their hands, like talk. No, baby, can't talk with your hands with me. Please don't do that. We not. No, because it's like a form of
You said what?
domestic.
So
talking
let
with
me
your
ask y'all
hands.
this.
Yeah,
So when that happen, when that happen, do you fight back?
If when what?
When she swing on you?
Yeah, definitely. No, that
Not,
it depends on it depends on why you hit me, cause I done got hit and didn't hit back. But listen, let me tell you something.
you deserve it.
Right. But listen, but even if I did deserve it, if you hit me to where that shit bring a tear to my eye, I gotta hit you. 'Cause it's my just. It's my
a
reaction.
reaction.
Yeah, it's just a
Your
bruh,
reflex.
my reaction. Like if you like getting hit in your nose, my nigga.
Yeah.
That shit hurt.
You gonna cry
Boy,
every
boy,
time.
you gonna cry? Boy, you
That shit
and
hurt
you be
so
like, that
bad.
shit hurt, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'ma hit. It depends. I will hit back.
So you saying it depends on if you did something. I don't know, cause somebody jumped on me and I ain't do nothing. I ain't really understand it, but I ain't do nothing bad. And it's not like I just really was shocked.
But you got beat up.
You was shocked.
I ain't really. I
just
feel
said
like
you shocked.
You feel?
yeah, I feel like it because you
'Cause you
do
ain't
that
fight back.
You
You
get what I'm
said
saying?
you
You just
fight back.
holding them. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
but yeah,
you so
stuff like
shocked,
Yeah,
like,
like some, yeah.
What is
Sometimes
this?
you gotta do
Let
that.
y'all
though.
have
You
it.
know, sometimes you gotta take that.
That can only go on for
Yeah.
so long.
Sometimes
though.
you,
ain't
but
finna
sometimes
keep-
you gotta
but
say
you
you can take
But if I'm not mad, you can't get no fight out of me.
Right,
Yeah.
that part.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If I ain't mad, I
Yeah.
gotta be the one mad.
Yeah.
And if I'm mad, hell yeah, everybody can get the
That
fight.
when that depend on how you hit me come in too.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Boy.
Yeah, 'cause you
I
slapped the
ain't
shit
mad,
out
but
of me.
baby, you done hit me too hard.
Boy, for real. I'm not now. I'm mad. I'm mad. Now,
I'm mad.
I'm mad with you. We mad
That
together
tear
now.
hurt, boy. Ooh, ooh.
Bro, when you
Not the tear hurt.
when you go like growing up in relationships, I had a problem, but it wasn't like to the point where like I'm a person of, like I said before, like loyalty and respect. You know what I'm saying? We could go back and forth all day. I ain't gonna. But if you do something like blatantly do something to me, when you know what I'm saying, I was coming up in this shit like disrespectful. After we done had a conversation, that's the part that's gonna make me be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, after we done talked about this shit and you gonna just try me like that? Like, no. But once you go through so much like counseling and all kind of shit to get your mental right, you be like, you know what? That what you want to do. So go ahead. That what you want to do. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
No, I can't say go ahead too many times now.
No.
That what
When I
Mom
say
said,
go
it
ahead,
only happens so many times.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead on about your
Yeah,
business.
wait out of here, man, cause they bring extra problem, bro. Relationships don't need, bro. Relationships supposed to be about peace and
And yeah, because if you got to be that
understanding.
mad in a relationship, I don't want to be in it. Like, if it ain't no peace, we angry at each other to the point we ready to fight and all that. This is not a peaceful or healthy situation for neither one of us.
Yeah.
Everybody done been there though. It done
And
been
they
that
folks
shit.
say they like that look,
You
y'all.
been there.
They say they like the look.
Man, we need to ask live a question. I mean, get a question from the live and see what the live talk about.
Customer appreciation, man.
Customer appreciation. We did.
We gonna
ask
link y'all
to-
in.
We did ask y'all to, ask us some questions. So we'll take a few questions from the live. If anybody want to ask us something from the live, what's up? Let's be honest, got that shit on.
Cool. Yeah, that could definitely hear
Let's be honest,
me.
y'all got that shit on. Y'all look good.
But you had another. You
Oh,
had
so
something
you had
else
another
to talk
question,
about.
all right?
Yeah.
I kinda wanna jump into.
Also, I want to know how y'all feel about females raising a son, not so much our daughters, but do you feel like it's mandatory for the father to be in the life, or do you feel like a woman can play that role and still raise a boy?
I feel like the women are playing that role, because there's a lot of females that's out here raising not only one son but 2 and 3 sons, and they're really doing it on their own without the father being in the picture. So it could be done. I feel like the father should be in a child's life, but it's not to be forced. You know what I'm saying? They got to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And these females these days, they be like, man, forget him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to be in the child life, whatever. I'm gonna make it happen, and they do make it happen. And it's more women out here that's doing it for boys, like, than the fathers are in their lives right now with this day and time. So,
Especially a woman that's, she got structure. She show her child love, affection, discipline. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You don't need a man for that to be done. However, like Miko was saying, if he's available, I think he should be in the kid's life. You know what I'm
But let me
saying?
listen, y'all. But when you say available, that shit should be mandatory. But
That's
you
what I'm
can't,
saying.
that shit
You can't force
Yeah,
it.
you can't force it. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy that it's like that, because mothers play every role it is to play, and you got some mothers some bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? But and you got some good fathers out here too. You know what I'm saying? I was just blessed to have both of my parents in my life, but like, a father's love is definitely top notch, man. I'm not
And
like,
needed.
yes, and it's definitely needed. You know what I'm
needed.
saying? Like, that is definitely
And especially right now. Like,
like
the way
it's
these
definitely
boys are right now, bro, they need their father. They not only do they need a father, they need a village, bro.
It takes a village to raise a child.
right.
Like, there's a lot going on, there's a lot they see, and there's a lot of things they feel like is acceptable because they see people and children doing it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a father will only, for the young men, will only help them grow, understand what they already been through. You know what I'm saying? So they are definitely needed, whether a mother can raise them or not.
They fathers are needed when it comes to sports.
No.
I'm saying
No,
sometimes,
no.
like, they're just like when the mother
But you
is
gotta-
working and she don't have time, like. The father's supposed to be on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're supposed to be available at the games. and-
outside of the
You know what I'm saying?
sports
You
line,
need
to
raise them.
Motherfucker hit us with
Man, we
that motherfucker hit us with
You need to coach your son.
The fathers is needed for sports.
What I'm saying, like, real talk, I see some fathers be at every game of their
Yeah, so that's
child.
he's been a father.
And I feel like it be some. Listen, and I feel like they have some friends that come with them to watch his son play, but you don't even go support your own child.
Well,
But
that's
like, how
him,
you
that's
go
the
to
deadbeat.
You
He's
feel
the
what I'm saying?
other
Like,
guy's
but
the deadbeat.
how do you feel comfortable? I don't understand like how they feel comfortable going to they partner son game, but your child play too, and you don't even go support.
I feel like,
you know what I'm saying?
But
Motherfucking tripping out.
that's a deadbeat. Like,
How that's possible though? You don't
the
feel
father
bad
is
like
needed for love.
No, okay,
affection,
listen.
support.
The father is needed. Yes, we all need the father. The daughters need the father. The son need the father, right? But we need both of our parents. Like, I'm just saying it like this because look, with your son, right? He still need that nurturing side. You get what I'm saying? That clean side from his mama, showing him how to be a man, a clean man, and then how to care for a woman. He need his daddy because his daddy need to show him how to treat a woman. You know what I'm saying? How to be a man, how to provide. We need both of our parents. You get what I'm saying? That's why that's why it was made like this, because we need both of them to show us their structure. You get what I'm saying? My dad showed me some stuff that I appreciate forever. And I got my mama that showed me some stuff that I appreciate forever. We can't say we need both of these folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they created us. That we come from them nuts, and we come from that. So we need them. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need both of them.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Club, how you feel? You asked the question. How you feel like?
I feel like we have some strong mothers that can raise sons, but I also feel like if a the father is not in the life, he needs some type of male figure in his life. I don't care what nobody say. A woman can raise a boy, but can't instill those manly things in him. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as his mental and him understanding it coming from a woman's perspective, different from coming from a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some type of man need to be around.
Yeah, that's true. Cause then you
What I want to know I'm not questioning your opinion or your judgment, but I want to know what you feel like a man need to install in a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what that a woman can't, you know what I'm saying, teach them. I'm just asking.
I mean, we ain't never been no man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a penis, or we, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can go tell them to go use the bathroom, but a man can properly teach a boy how to piss in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's different things that a man need to be around for, because he ain't gonna understand telling that I see mommy ain't got the same thing I got when I'm growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so coming from her is gonna be different for him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not a man. So I feel like even if it's an uncle or cousin, like, they just need some type of man figure in their life. Because I grew up without no daddy. You know, like, my daddy was around, but he wasn't around. You feel me? So it always fucked with me for my whole life. Like, I needed my daddy. You know what I'm saying? People think I needed my daddy.
Loving to death.
I wanted my daddy. I ain't need him because I had an uncle that was motherfucking. He was the man of the fucking world for me, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never even met my daddy a day in my life.
Okay, so this is my question, y'all. This is my question. Do y'all feel like y'all gay because of the relationship y'all didn't have with y'all dads?
No.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not going to blame it on that, no.
Okay.
So do that make y'all more masculine because y'all didn't have y'all dad? Like, okay, my mom didn't have this man around, or I didn't have this man, so that structured me to want to be more man or more masculine in my life.
Now that's good. I like that.
For me, y'all, real shit, like, with him not being around, it just made me be more protective of everything around me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have that. After my uncle left, after he left, it was just us, a bunch of women, you know what I'm saying? So it just made me want to be more protective of everybody, because I didn't have nobody to protect me other than my uncle. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me just want to just protect everything I touch. Like, I want to make sure everybody all right, everybody's secure. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had weights on me, man. Like, that shit was crazy. But either way though, but nah, it just made me feel more protective, and I'm still like that right now to this day. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I gotta protect everything I touch. Like, I want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to be secure.
That's why you, and that explains, because you're a territorial lover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
explains like why you like that.
Yeah, that's that won't say that was deep. That was different because we ain't never thought about that.
Right.
Because I'm like that too about my mom, my grandma, and them. I don't play about certain stuff. I'm the one. I speak up for them. I don't care who's the oldest, eldest, nothing. I'm the spokesman for other family.
I feel you, Rena, because that shit made me protect my mama too from other men. Like, you know what I'm saying? My daddy went around. Like, I'm very protective of my mama, even with her next husband, all that. Like, my stepdad, I'm gonna hit you with this frying pan. Like, you keep it.
Throw some hot water
She
on
ain't
this
happy. Like,
motherfucker,
for real,
man.
that type of stuff. Like, for real.
That's serious. Like,
It's
That
very
make y'all
important.
clock into y'all masculine side though. Y'all understand it, because who's supposed to protect the family?
Right,
The
right.
man, your daddy.
If your daddy ain't around, really make you be like, fuck nigga.
Yeah,
And my mama didn't need no nigga to raise me. She raised me perfect without you. You feel me? So it's like,
Full key.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, and that's true, Pop. I feel you, because my mama raised me by herself too, 100%. So I never take that credit away, but I still, like, once my stepdaddy came in my life, that was it. I loved him unconditionally. Like, he everything to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say I feel like 100% we need both. But can a woman do it? Hell yeah.
I ain't really had no stepdad. I had a granddaddy. I had a granddaddy that stayed with my mom and her 4 kids. So
I had a stepdad. My mom didn't
I ain't
have
had no
probably
stepdad or
about
nothing like
10, 12 years. But I ain't never loved no man outside of my uncle like that.
Ain't nobody made you feel like that.
yeah, my mama got married outside of my father, but it like my dad never did shit for me, like nothing. Like nothing. And I love him to death. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the crazy part.
That nigga
I
ain't
still
never did
got
nothing
a
for
deep
me.
love for my
But
dad,
I
even though
love my
he ain't
daddy,
did
though.
it. He ain't been around.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
can't nobody
Love him
replace
to
my
death,
dad
though.
to me. You
You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
Like, no
Can't nobody
stepdad,
replace my
none of
dad.
that. Like,
Love him to death.
It's my daddy.
You gonna still be
I had a
there?
conversation, y'all. Not trying. It's on topic, but kind of off. I had a conversation with my uncle one day, right, about my daddy, right. So I asked him. I said, hey, I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? He don't. I talked to him a couple of times and shit. And I said, I asked him. I said, I wonder why he don't. You know, what's the issue? Like, why won't he? You know, come around or whatever. He was like, baby, let me tell you something. He was like, you will never understand because you're not a man. I said, well, you know, help me understand. What did I do? You know what I'm saying? He was like, it ain't you. He said, but I'm going to tell you something. He said, I'm always be here for you. And don't you worry about that. He said, people do things for reasons we'll never understand. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, at that point, I was like, fuck it. But for a very long time, like within the past 7 years, like I was looking for this man. Like wanted to go, I know his address and everything, like wanted to pull up to his house. I want to ask him if I ever sat down with him, I'm going to be like, hey bro, like what I did to you.
Maybe you should do that though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
But I think once we get so old, they be so ashamed and so afraid to come to us and meet us, and cause we grown as fuck.
Yeah.
You gonna say we can cuss? We
Yeah.
can say all kinds of shit.
You know we can cuss.
You gonna say they can't they can't just tell you, hey, I'm your daddy.
Nigga, fuck you.
I'm your daddy. You gonna say, cause now the generation done changed. It's so much shit y'all don't know. It's so much shit like I'm the parent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying they be afraid to come back to you, and they're ashamed. And then half of the time they be done raised another child, be watching you from a whole nother place you don't even know. Like it's weird. That's weird.
We got
But
two
I,
questions
you know,
in
but
here.
hanging with guys though, I do be on my friends, all my male friends. I do be on them because at the end of the day,
Like, be a
everybody-
man, bro.
Yeah,
Be a man.
Yeah, I don't play like
I
that.
can't even hang around none that ain't fucking with their
That-
kids
be a
and being
man,
man. Like
bro.
I can't hang around you, bro.
Most of them I know
Okay,
be
we see the
around.
questions.
We
We
got
see
two
the questions.
questions,
We
y'all,
appreciate it, and we're gonna
Y'all
take a time.
ready?
Everybody need to send it to their DM because that's what I did. Send it to y'all DM too. Send it like to people. But yeah, take the questions. Help somebody take the
Somebody
questions.
said, what made y'all turn gay? That's one of them.
We talked about
Answer that question.
We talk about that. What's
We
the
did
other
we
one?
talk about that?
Yeah, what's the other one?
Do y'all want kids?
I do.
Like birth
Of our
kids.
own?
I don't want to carry, but I do want a kid though.
Of
I
our
want a
own?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I'm not
got
carrying
The
it.
nigga that got two of them.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, well, I'm 40.
kid. I do want a kid.
like birth,
But I do. They wasn't specific on what we want. But if I do want my own seed, but I don't
Yeah,
want to
I
carry.
want my
you know
own
what I'm saying?
seed. I'm not carrying,
I want
but-
to because I want my genes. Like I want. You know, I don't mind.
I
putting
want
my-
it, but is it gonna happen?
Yeah, it's not. I think it's done for me. So, but I do got 4 that I, and I got nieces too that I consider mine.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't pushing out no baby.
Yeah.
We almost 40, 50, 60, 80 years
Nigga,
old.
don't put that on me. 60, 50, 40.
Shit,
I'm trying to get there. I
We
want to
trying
get
to
to them
get there,
numbers.
so I'm gonna say shit. You pushing out a baby?
No.
Exactly. So shit.
Why
we
don't you
tripping.
want to carry? I can't handle
We're
a
not
cramp.
carrying it. Hold on.
You did. So I'm not even putting myself through that whole 9 months part. I'm just,
Yeah,
it's not for me. I don't want to do that.
Because it don't have nothing to do with age. Because it's got them Hattie Bit, what the name is?
It's
All the
just
celebrities
like
have
Jackson, what the
baby.
name is? Janet Jackson?
40, 45,
Man,
they
the
have
thought,
babies.
the thought of not having a kid makes me sad because I want a kid. I want a kid for
And
my
then
I'll
see-
tell you
mom.
why I'm
and
not
see-
pressed to
and
have
then
a
see,
kid.
like, it's
because
like-
my mom and dad gone.
I feel
Yeah.
You
you.
know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
not pressed. I'm not pressed
Friday.
for that. Like
I feel you.
want
Your,
my-
but your generation still go
My
on.
dad-
But see, I mean, because I know how my mom and dad would have been as grandparents. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. You
wouldn't
My,
want
my
them to
nieces
experience
done
that.
experienced that. You feel me? So,
That's deep right there.
yeah, I just know that's another reason why I'm not pressed to have a kid. Like
But you
who
think
I was
you-
doing it for is gone.
Yeah, so you think you'll push out a baby?
I can't say that I don't like no type of pain. Like when I get
Yeah.
tattoos, I use numbing cream. That's
Yeah.
the most painful thing, you know.
I do this
but
shit,
I,
but I just can't see myself doing
but I'm gonna be honest, 100%.
Like pushing out a baby though?
No, just carrying it for 9 months.
I can carry it, but who gonna push it out?
It might not be as hard as you think it is. We done went through some shit as women, you feel me? So it might not be just as bad as it seems.
So
you know
what,
what I'm saying?
you think? So what would stop you from not doing what you want to do for you?
I just don't see myself carrying no baby. Like I'm a hustler. I got to move around. Like I
move
can't
around.
be pregnant, bro.
Yeah,
like I
moving
can't be
around.
sitting up pregnant.
Right.
And then you don't know how that shit.
And
make
this
you
that shit
feel.
selfish because
Y'all
I want a
was
child
kids.
that bad, but I just
So how y'all feel about adoption? It's so many kids that you know what I'm saying. Y'all wouldn't do that.
So okay, so let me tell you,
why
I
I
was
don't
talking
do
to
that,
this
man.
man before, and he told me like, you're not gonna have your child, and I said that. I said, it's so many kids out here to adopt. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do wish to still adopt a kid, but I was like, it's so many kids to adopt. I don't gotta have my own child. I can have a child and love that child and make that child mine. He was like, that's
She
so
would adopt it,
selfish.
baby.
It's so many women out here can't make kids, and you just made that decision to not birth your own child. You know, he told me some shit. But listen to this though. But listen, he told me some shit like, you built your generational wealth. You get what I'm saying? And then you don't want to leave that to nobody. That made me think.
Yeah,
I don't give a
right,
fuck what
right.
nobody
But
say.
you can leave
That
it to a child you adopt.
That's true too. But guess what? That child gonna always be thinking about
Where they mom
They
at.
they parents. Bro.
And then
That's
in the
deep.
long run,
They'll love you.
look-
They
look
will
for
love
them,
you.
You know.
They will love you because I love.
But you got some people who have been adopted and love they
And love
adopted.
their adopted
They
parents.
have
Like, that's
I'm
it.
not saying I would never take that away. I'm not saying they don't love them, bro, but they still seek and
Yeah,
feed
but yeah,
for
they
their
do. They
parents.
definitely want to
That's
know
all.
who their
That's
people
all I'm
are.
saying. So
That is true.
it do make you think about that.
But
you
the
know
thing
what I'm
about kids is kids know Lord and they get old enough to know who's there.
Yeah.
So
has
don't
been
never
there.
underestimate a child or how they feel because they know, like our child, we adopted her at 3 months. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And she been with us, she could be 4 years old, you know, so and she has her parents around. She knows her parents out there who she know who they are. But she know who love her. She know who there every day.
Facts.
She know who care for her, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So-
bro. Now, so say for instance, now you get to this age, and then you want to go to your daddy doorstep because you got this nigga address and ask him still, why you ain't? What I do?
I get
You get what I'm saying?
IG.
You still gonna have that? What that
Like,
question?
you see what I'm saying? I would never take her away from them. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
Like,
Right.
You gonna
y'all
show
created her. I raised her.
That's facts.
You understand it? You know what I'm saying? But I instill the love, the affection, the same
This
way
nigga
they
told-
were
hold on,
supposed to.
This nigga told me to put my little blunt out. She
Oh, man.
ain't
Go
want
ahead on,
she ain't want to say it. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
need
She didn't want to say it. I appreciate that, Pump. You know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate it. I read your mind. I read your mind. This nigga passed it back to me fast and everything. I told that nigga ain't have no weed.
Hey, y'all, these folks keep coming like you ain't answer our question.
What's the question?
Pump,
Come on,
Pump,
what
they saying a lot of shit about Pump
What
too.
made you gay? Like, it's not what
They made, they
nothing
are
made,
born
no.
gay.
I was attracted to girls.
Yeah,
Like, that's what made
The
me
fact
like-
that my daddy wasn't around, it didn't give me nothing to look forward to in men. Like what? Like I think, and then so when I seen them, I thought they were nasty and dirty. Like damn,
Yeah,
brush their teeth.
I just never
You got to
attracted
be
to them.
attracted. I
Yeah,
never
like-
was attracted to boys, little boys, and all that. Like
So
I
you
wasn't-
never had a boyfriend?
I never had a boyfriend.
Oh wow.
Never.
Yeah,
I had
never
a
had a
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
but he was gay and I was gay.
No,
so,
both of y'all was gay.
I never had a boyfriend. Went to the
prom.
prom with a girl, and my mom.
Tried
I
to
mean,
make
my mama
my
already.
girlfriend at the church, man.
I went to
Tried
the prom
make-
with a boy and then left with my
My
girlfriend.
mama already
Yeah, I
knew. You
didn't-
feel me?
You ain't never had a boyfriend?
Yeah, I've had a
my mom and
boyfriend.
daddy
My
know.
dad's boyfriend was I was in 10th grade.
My grandma told
You know
my
what I'm saying?
dad.
That's when I came out to my parents in 10th. But like I never had sex with a dude before. But yeah, I had a boyfriend. But
Listen,
I just didn't never.
I felt like,
Bro, I was in 6th grade.
full of virgins.
man,
Yeah,
listen,
I was just, bro.
man,
I was,
listen.
man, let me talk, my boy.
Oh, Dad, you still okay?
Yeah.
My bad, my boy. She was saying like, you know what I'm saying? I thought like she couldn't
I
get
can
it
remember
out.
being in 6th grade, 7th grade, had a deep voice. I'm on the phone acting like I'm somebody
Yeah.
named Tony. You feel me? I like the girls, bro. For real, bro. I ain't lying, bro. I just always liked the girls. Like I could do it. Now.
With a deep voice. Let me hear your deep voice.
Man, go ahead on, but for
Let me hear your
real,
deep voice.
man, go ahead on, man. But for real, like I just always liked the girls. Like
Them hoes on the
I was
court, y'all
tomboys.
talking about that nigga to my
man,
Tony.
they was,
Tony,
bro. I was
Tony.
in, for real. They kept saying, bro, we was in like 9th grade. They was, I'm talking to all the girls. They about to fight in the courtyard about somebody named Tony.
And this nigga named
And I'm
Tony.
Tony. Oh God! But I always just like the girls.
That's
I
some
ain't-
funny
Man, it's so crazy because with me, I was in 8th grade I remember 8th grade. I still didn't even have a cycle. I didn't get my cycle until I was 16.
God,
I
damn.
felt like my chest wasn't gonna never grow. Like I didn't have.
didn't.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't. I know. I know, but listen though, for real. Listen, and when I did get it, I was like, what the fuck is this? You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember outside playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I was always tomboy.
You was like, what the fuck is this?
You know,
at 16?
yes. No, I'm just,
when
listen, like 8th grade, I swear y'all, like 8th grade, I felt I'm like, damn, my chest ain't getting big or nothing. Like I'm still in the little small train.
Thought you a real man.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, my shit ain't doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Then I always tomboys. So my mama never made me like, oh, you gonna do this, girl? She never was on that. You know what I'm saying? So she had already knew. You know what I'm saying? So I always been dating girls. Like all my life, I always been dating girls. And my mama was cool.
You better
super
hope
gay.
this podcast do not go viral, and you say you ain't never had no boyfriend.
Oh, baby, listen.
just playing.
Listen, man.
come on your
I was the world news, CNN, and L nigga have they ever been with me?
They crazy.
No, I never been with nobody. No boy. Never.
Not sexually, but you ain't never had a boyfriend you talked to?
No, I ain't never had a boyfriend. Listen, I remember my mama was like, and I swear, I can call my mama right now on live. I remember clothes being in the dryer, and my mom was like, Shamika, if you don't go tell Kevin come get his clothes out the dryer, I was like, Mama, they mine. But they was like boxers and shit. You know what I'm saying? With no panties or none of that shit. So my mom knew when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? She knew. And then I remember going to the military, I didn't like the panty part in the shorts.
Yeah.
But it destroyed government property. Like, they took my money because I cut the drawers part out. So it was like nothing girly that I wanted to be like back then. So I knew. You
But
know what I'm saying?
people don't believe.
And people don't
you
be
just
believing
born
that shit.
gay. All they gotta do is look at the generation now, cause they just be
Popping out.
10,
Well, I'm talking with haircuts.
You feel me already, so it just be like,
They
you
get
be
accepted
When
different.
they said
born.
We had to be in the
Well,
closet.
we had to
You had to hide it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Just pop out.
And that's what I'm saying with these females now. They just be all on their girl. You know what I'm saying? On their friends, just dancing on back then. Oh, you a dyke. It was always a bulldog and a dyke and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
People
they
used to
had
hide it.
yeah.
But now it's like everybody out
But
there.
shit, we got to think about what the kids see too. Like they see this shit normal now. This on TV now. We didn't see. We listen watch sitcoms and shit. We ain't seen no women kissing, no two men kissing growing up. Like we see all this shit on TV and
It
shit.
wasn't none of that.
You see all that now. They talk about it. Got YouTube. They see more. You know what I'm saying? Hear more, bro.
They got access to this shit.
I remember Saturday
We didn't
morning, I
have
used to be
this
ready to watch
type of access,
cartoons.
bro.
You feel me? Like,
Even our gay aunties and shit was still in the closet. We knew they were gay, but they ain't say they were gay.
It was certain stuff you didn't talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We coming up, we didn't get in grown folks' business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
We
couldn't.
couldn't stand.
Couldn't even walk in the room while they were talking.
Right.
Talking.
Couldn't
Don't you see grown folks still talking?
And used to be hollering from the room, Mama, you'll come here for a minute.
Right.
Scared to go, excuse me, scared to go to the door.
These
my mom
shit bad as hell.
My mom used to give me a look. She just looked a certain way. I already knew. Like
We couldn't
you
say
know what
lie.
the fuck
We couldn't
going
even
on.
say lie, bro.
No,
Yeah,
lie.
could not say lie.
That's a word.
Still right now to
We gotta
this
say
day.
tell the story.
Telling the story.
Right
Can't
now
say
to this day,
hell,
bro.
Telling the field.
Yeah.
I
Right
be
now to
here
this
kids
day,
now.
I
They be
still don't
67
say
years old. You lying? Like
Yeah,
what?
I be like, what? The hell?
Man, I'm talking
You
about
lying
free too.
on me
Free.
and know when to say it, when to use it in the correct sentence. That's crazy.
That because times are just different now. They just different.
I still don't say lie in front of my mom and my grandma. I had to catch
I
myself.
never cursed in front of my mama ever in my life, and it just won't come out.
Well, I just started doing that.
It just will not come
I
out.
just
Mine
started
come
doing
out
it.
now.
I just started doing
Mine
it, but
come
only
on
reason
out
why I
now.
started doing it, cause I said you cuss in front of your mama.
It would not come out. And I be like,
childish.
damn, and I be realizing that it do be like that around people. I
But
just
because
can't
if
confront
if
my
I'm
mama.
defending them, I cuss.
And we just talked about it. Me and my mama just talked about it. My mama never heard me curse. I'm talking about never.
Yeah,
ever.
but I don't like nobody coming around my mama because
It's just
cussing
me.
me.
I'm
man,
trying to hold that shit. I'm not a
It
disrespect.
ain't like no
Yeah, you
fluent
want
language
yeah.
coming out.
You
You
gotta
just
I
respect my elders.
If I'm
I
expressing
respect my
myself and I'm
elders
talking to my
anyway.
mama, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't just blah
I
blah
respect
blah.
my
Nah,
elders
I ain't
anyway.
just
Your
going
mama,
crazy.
your mama.
Yeah,
I ain't with all that cussing in front of my mama.
Mama, daddy, like I'm just
Yeah.
not
Look,
doing that.
grow.
Even when I get
Mother,
mad though, my
mama,
brother do
I
that
just
shit. He
listen
be
to a voice
cussing. I
message
get
your
mad. I be
mama
like, bro, you
beat
don't
me
hear
the
mama
other
on the phone. You doing all that damn cursing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
stop that shit. I
Yeah.
don't like that. I don't like that. If I
It's just
get
about
mad-
respect.
Yeah.
Man,
don't do
growing up,
that.
I was told if you disrespect your parents, or you
Your days
disrespect
gonna
your
shut
days
this
gonna
shorter.
get shorter.
You going to hell? That was so
Man, I used to be so scared. That's why I never did nothing like to disrespect my mama or
Man,
curse
y'all.
around her like nothing.
Bro, listen, y'all.
I used to be so scared, like, for real.
story. Twinkie got a customer, right? And at a shop, you know how you got people around in Kirkwood, you got the bums and all them be coming
Right.
and chilling in the shop. It's an older lady, she be around it. And she ain't gotta be like that, but she like that. Man, one of Twinkie customers' sister beat her up. Older lady, right? Beat her ass. Y'all, she died 2 days later, bro.
No.
Swear to God. And all I could think about was, that's a elderly lady you just beat. You know what I'm saying? And it was like oh shit, but that's go back to the saying. You disrespect your elders, bro, your days are gonna be cut short.
Yeah.
It's any
Wait,
elder,
so
like
she
you don't
passed.
disrespect
Oh,
your
the
mama.
girl who beat her up.
The girl beat up
Yeah.
ass.
Yes.
Oh, 2 days later?
2 days
Oh,
later, bro.
about the old
No, not the
the
old
girl-
lady,
the girl who beat her up.
who beat her up.
Beat the old lady up.
Boy, I'm talking about died, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy to me, and I knew her, the customer, you know what I'm saying, but I'm like, bro, I kind of don't feel bad because you just put this lady in the hospital, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, and then you didn't have to beat up like you just talk shit if you was gonna talk shit, but the beat her. So that's a perfect example of like.
Yeah, all the other people I see, I always respect them. Hey, how you doing? Hold the door for them, all that. Help them out.
right there.
Just be how you
heard
were
that.
born and raised, though.
Yeah.
Be how you be raised up, though, for real. A lot of them come by how you be raised.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we're going to take a quick intermission. We're going to take about 10 minutes. We'll be back. We're going to come back at y'all.
Y'all go follow, subscribe,
Like,
come go tell a friend, we're going back live in 10 minutes.
yeah. And
Reno, you got the music, right?
that was definitely
Play
great
it.
combo.
Yeah, for sure. Nice and calm,
Calm,
and
yeah.
still got some
Some points across, yeah.
So you was stuttering like, oh, I thought you was doing it, but I thought you couldn't get it out, my boy.
I was trying. You was going with me.
I don't know how to save it.
Hey,
You guys say me
can we do this?
Hold on.
We off, right?
Me?
Yes, we are in it.
Yes. Can we talk about?
This one ready again.
I just
Save it.
seen
I screen recorded it though.
Why y'all
got the
y'all
I
stop
don't
it?
know how to do it.
Nah, this one the only one stopped. These two still going.
Okay,
Is
well,
this
leave it on.
legal?
No, stop screen recording.
Is this legal? Can we talk about the dude that got caught for Rough Riders? Cause I want to. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we off. We off. No.
Yes we is. We ain't
Yes,
lying.
we are.
It's like.